I've been to Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, and South Korea. I thought I'd seen it all in Asia. But then I stepped into Japan, and everything I knew about traveling was turned upside down. What I discovered there left me speechless. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why Japan is not like any other place on Earth. Let me take you back to the moment I landed at Tokyo's Narita airport. I was tired from the flight, dragging my suitcase, looking for the train station. In most countries, airports are chaotic. People pushing, vendors shouting, taxi drivers haggling for your attention. But in Japan, complete silence. I mean, you could hear a pin drop. Everyone was walking in perfect order. No one was rushing or bumping into each other. I stood there confused, looking around like, wait, is this real? That's when I knew Japan was going to be different. The train ride into the city was my second shock. The train arrived exactly on time, not 1 minute late, not 30 seconds early. Exactly. On time. I checked my watch 3 times because I couldn't believe it. And inside the train, no one was talking on their phones. No loud conversations. No music playing. People were either reading, sleeping, or quietly looking at their phones. I felt like I was in a library on wheels. Coming from countries where trains are loud and chaotic, this was like entering a different dimension. Hey, if you're enjoying this story so far, this is a brand new channel and I'd really appreciate your support. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with someone who loves travel. It helps me keep bringing you these amazing stories. Now, let's get back to Japan. When I got to my hotel in Shibuya, I experienced something that blew my mind. I walked up to the reception desk, and the staff, all 3 of them, bowed to me. Not just a little nod, but a proper, respectful bow. They welcomed me like I was royalty. In Malaysia and Singapore, customer service is good. But this was on another level. They handed me a cold towel to refresh myself, explained everything about the hotel in perfect detail, and one lady even drew me a little map of the neighborhood with restaurant recommendations. I hadn't even asked. I felt like the most important person in the world. That evening, I decided to explore the famous Shibuya crossing. You know, that crazy intersection you see in movies where thousands of people cross at once. I stood there watching, and something incredible happened. When the light turned green, thousands of people crossed from all directions, and not a single person bumped into anyone else. It was like watching a perfectly choreographed dance. No one was looking at their phones while walking. Everyone was aware of each other. I tried crossing myself, and somehow, I just flowed with the crowd. It was magical. In other countries, that many people would cause chaos, but in Japan, it was poetry in motion. The next day, I went to a small restaurant for breakfast. I don't speak Japanese, and I was worried about ordering. But the menu had pictures, beautiful, detailed pictures of every dish. I pointed at what I wanted, and the chef nodded with a big smile. When my food arrived, I almost didn't want to eat it because it looked too perfect. The rice was shaped like a small mountain, the egg was cooked to perfection, and even the vegetables were arranged like a piece of art. I took a bite, and the taste, oh my goodness. It was simple food, just rice, fish, and miso soup, but it tasted like heaven. That's when I realized, in Japan, everything is done with care, even the smallest things. After breakfast, I decided to use the public bathroom before heading out. Now, I know talking about bathrooms sounds weird, but hear me out, this changed my life. Japanese toilets are not just toilets. They're like spaceships. I walked into the stall, and there was a control panel with buttons. Buttons. One button warmed the seat. Yes, the seat was heated. Another played music for privacy, and there was even a bidet function with different pressure settings. I sat there for 10 minutes just pressing buttons like a kid with a new toy. I thought to other countries where public bathrooms are, well, let's just say not pleasant. But in Japan, even the bathrooms are luxurious and clean. I didn't want to leave. Later that day, I took a walk through a residential neighborhood. It was so quiet and clean, I felt like I was walking through a movie set. No trash on the streets. No graffiti. No loud music. Just beautifully maintained houses with tiny gardens. I saw an elderly woman sweeping the street in front of her house, even though it was already spotless. That's when it hit me. Japanese people don't just clean their own space, they take care of the shared space too. It's not the government keeping Japan clean, it's the people. Everyone takes responsibility. I thought about the streets back home, and honestly, I felt a little ashamed. Japan was teaching me lessons without saying a word. That evening, I experienced something that almost made me cry. I was at a convenience store, just a regular 7-Eleven, buying some snacks. When I paid, the cashier took my money with both hands, bowed, said thank you, and then bowed again as I left. Both hands. For a simple transaction. In most countries, cashiers barely look at you. But in Japan, they treat every customer with respect, no matter how small the purchase. I walked out of that store feeling valued, feeling human. It sounds dramatic, but that's how powerful respect is. Japan doesn't just provide services, they provide dignity. The next day, I visited Kyoto, the old capital of Japan. I went to the famous Fushimi Inari Shrine with its thousands of red torii gates. As I climbed the mountain through those gates, I felt something shift inside me. The place was spiritual, peaceful, ancient. Other tourists were there, but everyone was quiet, respectful. No one was shouting or playing music. People were taking photos, yes, but they were also pausing to just feel the place. In other tourist spots I've been to, it's all noise and selfies. But here in Kyoto, people understood that some places are sacred. They understood that beauty deserves silence. After the shrine, I got lost trying to find my way back to the train station. I was looking at my phone, clearly confused, when an elderly Japanese man noticed me. He didn't speak English, and I didn't speak Japanese, but he could see I was lost. He gestured for me to follow him, and he walked me all the way to the station, about 10 minutes out of his way. When we arrived, he bowed, smiled, and walked away before I could even thank him properly. I stood there stunned. A complete stranger had gone out of his way to help me, expecting nothing in return. That's Japan. That's the spirit of the people. On my last day, I decided to visit a traditional tea ceremony. I had no idea what to expect. I sat on the floor in a small room with 5 other people, and a tea master in a kimono began the ceremony. Every movement was slow, deliberate, graceful. She wasn't just making tea, she was performing art. It took almost an hour to prepare 1 cup of matcha tea, and when she finally served it to me, I understood. The tea wasn't just about drinking, it was about presence, about being in the moment, about appreciation. In our fast world where everything is rushed, Japan teaches you to slow down, to pay attention, to find beauty in the simple act of drinking tea. As I sat there sipping that bitter, earthy matcha, I thought about all my travels through Asia. Malaysia amazed me with its food diversity. Singapore impressed me with its modernity. Thailand captured me with its warmth. South Korea excited me with its energy. But Japan changed me. It didn't shout for attention like other places. It didn't try to impress me. It simply existed in its own perfect way, and by existing, it taught me lessons I'll carry forever. Japan taught me that cleanliness is not just physical, it's spiritual. That respect is not just a word, it's a way of life. That efficiency doesn't mean cold and robotic, it can be warm and human. That tradition and modernity can exist together beautifully. That silence can be more powerful than noise. These weren't lessons I read in books or heard in speeches. These were lessons I lived, breathed, and felt every single day I was there. Walking through Tokyo on my final evening, watching the neon lights reflect off the clean streets, seeing people go about their lives with quiet dignity, I realized something important. Travel isn't just about seeing new places. It's about seeing new possibilities. It's about understanding that the way you've always done things isn't the only way. Japan showed me a different way, a better way in many aspects. And even though I was going back home, I was taking Japan with me in my heart. So yes, I've traveled across Asia. I've seen incredible temples, tasted amazing food, met wonderful people. But Japan didn't just shock me, it transformed me. It raised the bar for what a society can be. It showed me that a country can be both ancient and modern, both efficient and kind, both quiet and powerful. If you ever get the chance to visit Japan, don't just go as a tourist. Go as a student. Let Japan teach you. Let it change you. Because trust me, it will. And you'll leave as a different person, just like I did. That's my story of how Japan shocked me. Have you been to Japan? Or is it on your bucket list? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it with your travel-loving friends. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep being amazed by this beautiful world. See you in the next adventure.